Hello everybody, and welcome back to Bebo's Kitchen, and welcome to those of you who are new to my channel. It's so good to have you join me. Here in South Georgia, you can start to feel a little bit of fall in the air. It is a welcome relief, believe me, after such a hot summer. But it has made me think I want to do something with a fall flavor for my dessert for Sunday. So I found this recipe for a pound cake. It's called maple brown sugar pound cake, and that just spells fall for me. So I have never made this. I hope it turns out well. It looks and sounds really good, and so I'm going to give it a shot. So I'm going to start by showing you the list of ingredients that it takes to make this cake, and then we're going to get started and get this cake in the oven. So this is the list of ingredients that it requires. You will be needing all-purpose flour, baking powder, salt, heavy cream at room temperature, maple syrup, maple extract, butter extract, vanilla extract, unsalted butter, brown sugar, eggs at room temperature, whole milk, confectioner's sugar, baker's joy, and a 15-cup bundt baking pan or tube pan. Okay, I've combined the baking powder and the salt, and I'm going to sift this all together and have this ready to go into my cake batter when I start mixing it all up. Okay, let's sift this together. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. Now I'm going to add my cup of heavy whipping cream, which is at room temperature, into a bowl. Maple syrup, 1½ teaspoons of maple extract, ½ teaspoon of butter flavoring, and 1½ teaspoons of vanilla extract. And now I'm going to whisk these ingredients all together and set these aside. Okay, now I'm going to put 3 sticks of unsalted butter in my mixer. This butter is at room temperature. You want it softened up because you're going to combine this with your brown sugar. And I'm using light and dark brown sugar. I had a little bit of dark brown sugar left, and I decided just to use it up so that I could get rid of that, and finished it out with light brown sugar. It won't make any difference if it's light or dark. Okay, I'm going to cream the butter first, and now I'm going to add my sugar to this. You want to pack the sugar in your cup, your measuring cup. You want to pack it. You don't want that loosely measured. And I'm going to mix this together real well. Okay, I've been beating that for about 5 minutes so that it's really creamy. And so now I'm going to scrape down the sides of the bowl. Okay, now I'm going to start adding my eggs. These also are at room temperature, and I'm going to add one at a time. I'm going to scrape down the sides of my bowl once again. Now to this, I'm going to start adding my dry ingredients and the wet ingredients. I will start with the dry ingredients first. And then I will add part of the wet. I'll do this in 3 intervals. And I will add some more of the dry ingredients. And I will add some more of the wet. And I'll add the last of the dry ingredients. I'm going to scrape the sides of my bowl down, get all that flour down before I add the last ingredients to it. Okay, and now I'm going to add the last of the wet ingredients. Okay, now I'm going to spray my bundt pan with the Baker's Joy, and you want to make sure that it's coated real good. Okay. And now I will pour my cake batter into this. Okay, I'll just pour my cake batter in. I have my oven preheated to 325 degrees. This cake will bake for 1 hour and 10 minutes at 325 degrees, or until it comes out clean. When you test it with a toothpick or a skewer, it comes out clean, then it's done. But it should take about 1 hour and 10 minutes. You can feel fall in the air, so this is a perfect cake for this time of the year. Okay, now I'm just going to take a spoon and try to smooth my batter out and make sure that it's even. Okay. Okay, now that I've got the batter smooth, I'm going to give this a little bit of a shake just to make sure everything evens out. And I'm going to put this in the oven. It'll bake for 1 hour and 10 minutes. I'll bring it out at that point in time and show it to you. It will have to cool 4 or 5 hours, and then I will do a frosting or an icing on top of it. So when this finishes baking, I'll bring it out and show it to you then. Okay, the timer has just gone off, so I'm going to check my cake and see if it's done. This is really, really pretty. I'm going to take this skewer and check. And it is. That's done. So I'm going to let this cool. It'll have to cool 4 or 5 hours before I can turn it out of the pan. Whenever it gets cooled down, I will come back and I will turn it out of the pan, and then I will frost it. So I will see you later on this evening with this. Okay, my cake has totally cooled, and so I'm going to turn it out onto the plate, and then I'm going to prepare my icing to go on it and pour it on. So let's get started. Look how pretty. Okay, and now I'm going to prepare the icing that will pour over this. Okay, first of all, I'm going to put some unsalted butter in this sauce pot along with some brown sugar. I'll let this simmer for 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, I'm going to turn the heat off of that. And now I'm going to add some maple syrup, some warm milk, some vanilla extract, butter extract, and maple. I'm going to stir that, and then I'm going to add a cup of confectioner's sugar to this. I'm going to whisk this all together until there's no lumps. And to this, I'm going to do just a light sprinkle of salt Now I'm going to pour it over my cake. Okay, and there you have it. A maple brown sugar pound cake. And so now I'm going to slice up a piece and do a taste test for you. So let's see how this tastes. Oh, it looks really good. Looks very moist. Now for a taste test. Here's to you. No, good. That is so moist and light. That is absolutely delicious. Oh my goodness. That's worth writing home about. Oh man. Well, that concludes my video. I hope you'll give this recipe a try. It is really, really good. It is just very, very light. The texture of the cake is very light. You know, a lot of times pound cakes will be sort of packy, but this is not. This is very airy and light and just so delicious. I do hope you'll try it. I hope you've enjoyed my video. If you have, give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my channel, won't you subscribe? Leave me a comment and don't forget to click on the notification bell. And until the next time, this is Beba saying may the Lord bless and keep you and your family safe. And until we see each other again, you take care, and I'll see you really soon because I'm planning another video right around the corner. So you take care. We'll see each other soon. Bye.